everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas day 18. I found out yesterday that I was tagged for the Quilty Tag by the Wright Way and Janice. So thank you, Janice, for tagging me. So you guys are actually in my car, so welcome to my car. We are running an errand today and I will answer my questions on this video. There are 10 questions that I have to answer, and then I will add another question to it, and then I'll tag some people at the end. The first question that I have is, do I have a snack, or what snack do I like to have on hand while I'm sewing? And the answer to that is I try not to have food around me while I'm sewing because I'm a little clumsy and I don't want to mess up my fabric. I do keep either water or a nice hot tea with me, usually water, but I will have a hot tea if it's early in the morning while I'm sewing. That's my favorite snack slash drink to have. My second question is, what is my favorite go-to block? I guess it would be either the 4-patch or the half square triangle right now because I'm making the Jacob's ladder block, but I love string blocks or anything I can do as a leader ender. So anything that I can come up with to do in between my main project, that's usually my go-to. Right now it's the Jacob's ladder block, so 4 patches and half square triangles. My next question is, what is my preferred fabric cut? I don't really have a preferred fabric cut. I don't think. Since I do my scraps into pre-cut sizes, I have 2.5 inch squares, 5 inch squares, with the fabric 2.5 inch strips, and a few 10 inch squares. But I guess I don't know what my favorite cut would be. Just any of those pre-cut sizes that I already have on hand. The next question is, what TV quilter would I like to meet? And it's not real, but alive or previously passed away. And really, the one that I would really like to meet would be Alex Anderson, because it was her TV show that I was watching when I first started to quilt, or that's what gave me the inspiration to quilt. And so I would love to meet Alex Anderson. I would also love to go to Grants Pass, Oregon, and meet Donna Jordan with Jordan Fabrics, because every time I order from them, I get it so quickly, and I would love to tell her how much I appreciate that in person. What time of day do I prefer to sew? I prefer to sew early in the day, so in the morning, super early when the house is quiet, or when I'm home alone. Anytime between, say, 6 in the morning to, say, 5 in the afternoon, I think are my peak times. Really early morning to mid-afternoon is when I'm really at my best. In the evenings, I usually get really tired and I don't like to sew in the evenings, but I will because I love sewing. Where or how do I store my fabric? I have a variety of places that I keep fabric. I have a chest of drawers that I keep my yardage in, and then I have a big plastic tote for scraps that haven't been cut down, and then my scraps that have been cut down, I keep those in smaller totes or smaller plastic bins. But I also have a smaller chest of drawers with my strings and a bag with strings in it. Who do I like to make quilts for? I like to make quilts for family. I enjoy making quilts for friends. Usually when I'm making a quilt, it'll tell me who it belongs to. Lately, I've been making baby quilts for people that I hardly know. But like I would get the idea for the quilt, and then it would come to me which baby that quilt would need to go to. But I do like making quilts for family, and I like making quilts for myself, because once I get an idea, I just want to make it. How long have I been quilting? My length of time quilting goes right along with my oldest son, and he's about to be 24 next month. So I've been quilting for about 24 years. I first started quilting before he was born. That's when I got the urge to quilt and started creating my first quilt. Who is my quilt mentor? I guess my quilt mentor would be, I have two. I have a quilty friend that I talk to from time to time, and we can support each other and give each other advice. Her name is Janice, and she lives about an hour from me. And I actually originally met her because she found my YouTube channel and reached out to me. So since that's happened, we've become friends and supported each other through our quilting journey. My other quilt mentor would definitely be my mom. And I don't even know if I could call her my quilt mentor. I would call her my quilt cheerleader, because whatever I ask her about or show her, she's always loving it. And she's her favorite thing to say is, it'll be all right. If I am having a problem or an issue that I need to work through, she always says, it'll be all right, you can do it. So she's my quilt cheerleader. And my other friend is sort of a mentor for me. My 11th question, I'm going to answer it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to answer it, is what color do I have in my stash that I don't sew with? And the answer to that is, I recently, like within the last couple years, have been on kind of a coral kick, and I have yet to use that color in quilts, but I have several fabrics that have that color, and I just haven't been able to pull it into a quilt yet. So those are my questions, the 10 that I was originally given, and I've added an 11th, and I'm gonna tag 3 folks. I'm tagging Quilting for the Soul, and I'm gonna tag EJ's Daughter, and A Needle and Thread. So I look forward to hearing your responses, guys. Thank you, Janice, for tagging me, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.